How to ride a Sur-ron. Why am I creating a video series on how to ride a Sur-ron? Well, the Sur-ron is not a mountain bike and it's not a motorbike, and as such it requires a different riding technique. For a motorbike, you need to move around a lot. You need to move forward and backwards. The reason is that by putting your weight in the correct position, you can achieve better traction, better stability, better cornering, all these things that you need to have skills to be able to go fast. With a mountain bike, it's obviously a lot lighter and you tend to stay more stationary and you move the bike around. So the Sur-ron is neither of these, it's in between. And additionally, it doesn't have a clutch. And surprisingly, a clutch and gears are used quite a lot in different riding techniques on a motorbike to achieve higher level specific skills. So we need to find workarounds for those on the Sur-ron. So I look forward to making this series. Hopefully it's beneficial. Hopefully you pick up a few tips. Please leave comments and suggestions. And as we progress, hopefully this is beneficial to you. So one of the first things we need to learn is balance. And to do this, we need to be able to learn to ride very slowly. Now, it's actually quite challenging on the Sur-ron. On a motorbike, you use your clutch. You'd power up a little bit, slip the clutch, and that actually torque twists you straight. So it's quite easy to stay very stable, stationary on a motorbike. I found it quite challenging on a Sur-ron because you don't have the ability to slip the clutch and keep that sort of torque twist on. So let's see how we go anyway. You can stand or you can sit, whatever. So basically you just use the brake to slow yourself down and then a little bit of power to keep yourself in the right position. You can see it's quite challenging. All right, the next thing we're going to do is some tight figure eights. So try and do full lock very, very slowly. Circles or figure eights, whatever you prefer. Figure eights are good, help you with both directions. Try and go as slowly as you can. Try not to put your feet down. So the next challenge to work on your balance is to be able to wheel stand. But my challenge to you is not just to wheel stand at speed. We want to wheel stand slowly, and we want to be able to adjust our balance forward and back, but also side to side and change direction. And that skill will become useful later. So what we're going to do is wheel stand with a target. We're going to wheel stand and attempt to land against the tree, roll backwards and do it again. Let's see how we go. So I'm going to sit back a little bit, put the weight back, just so it's a bit easier to balance. And no harm in putting your feet, dragging your feet a little bit at this stage just to get that extra ballast. The purpose is we want to learn the balance. So we aim for the tree, roll backwards, punch the power in, slowly, tilting it, hit the tree, roll backwards, bring it up, balance, balance, aim for the tree. Oh, and we got some traffic. That's a good thing about electric bikes. You can be in the suburbs and no one cares. Imagine doing this on an MX bike. You'd have the police here before you knew it. So we're going to balance it. We're going to drag it up. Oh, we missed. Up again. Just keep it balanced there for a second. Let it roll backwards. And punch it up. So you can see here it's teaching you balance from multiple angles. So the purpose of this is there's plenty of techniques that you'll need in off-road riding. For example, pivot turns. Just died on the road. So practice those skills. Even though they're basic, it's a good foundation to start with. In the next lesson, we'll work on correct braking techniques, seating position, and then we'll move on to cornering on flat, off camber, berms, etc. These are all useful skills, and I hope you enjoy the lessons. Please leave your comments.